Some would play.
And I'm going to randomly, just immediately learn a whole bunch of spells.
Yeah, you
It's
are.
going to be great.
It's going to be wonderful.
Wait, why?
At the end of the last game, when I was bopping out, Justin was talking about, he didn't know the monks could do that shit with the tongues.
Oh, yeah.
And it was because it was a 13th level spell, or not a spell, but a 13th level feature that the monks get. And I was thinking, like Rico had told me before that, he'd never played in a game where characters got this high in level, because
somehow we are severely blessed with being able to schedule everybody together.
Yeah, no, and I feel like the average D&D player probably has the same experience as Rico had, where players didn't get that far because campaigns fall apart or they end before you get to there, and then you roll new characters and
infighting and
but
shit
we are
happens.
Amazing. So keep
But
listening to us.
we've
going.
pulled this thing off where I'm like a level 16 monk, level 1 warlock. So I've got all the cool shit that monks have. Because for my money, my next level up is going into monk for 17, and that's where I end at monk because like at 20 you get something, but it doesn't fucking
Perfect self?
Yeah, it doesn't do much for me. Well, let me look it up because I am certain of my feel on this. Yeah, perfect self. When you roll for initiative and have no key points remaining, you regain 4 key points. Cool. At level 20, I have 20 key points. If I roll for initiative, what the fuck is perfect self? That is nonsense.
Perfect self, like you can't age or get sick or
No, that's not what it says here. That happens at Timeless Body at 15.
Oh.
Yeah, I've already got Timeless Body. So at 15, my key sustains me so that I suffer none of the frailty of old age. I can't be aged magically. I can still die of old age, however. So, in addition, I no longer need food or water. So at 15, I'm a 16 monk. So at 15, I already don't need food or water, and I don't age. I can still die, but I don't age. Perfect self doesn't give me immortality. It just gives me some dumbass key thing.
Well,
See what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying 17 is where I end, because at 17, I get a D10 on my punch.
Mm-hmm.
At 18, I get empty body, which is I can use my action to spend 4 key points to become invisible for a minute, but I'm a Way of Shadow monk. I can already become invisible.
Yeah.
So 18, I don't care about. So for me as a monk, 17 is where it's at because I get that D10 on the punch instead of a D8.
That's the same thing for a rogue. That's when you get like, it's not like instantaneous death, but you get like a +10 on an attack hit or something like crazy. Like,
so like after 17 monk,
you don't
then it's
get
all
anything
warlock
else.
shit.
Yeah.
Let's get some more warlock
So
shit.
I
But
just-
warlock level 1 is a good dip my toes in the pool, feel it out, and then get my 17 monk with that D10 punch. Because then I'm doing more damage.
I've decided I'm not going to multi-class until I get to level 20 Arch Druid.
It's probably a good
because
idea.
All
Arch
right.
Druid, unlimited wild shape. I mean, that's just like
Oh, yeah.
Sweet.
that
You get some
doesn't-
cool shit at 20.
It almost makes it makes it broken. I
Perfect
mean,
self. It's just a key thing.
you think that for something called perfect self, it would be
Well, I think the idea is because if you check the DM book, they said that and with encounters that they kind of expect average like encounter rates to be 3 a day with 1 short rest in there. So
The DM book actually says you're supposed to take 1 long rest and 2 short rests
yeah.
a day.
Mm-hmm.
We have not been following that whatsoever.
Well, I mean, if
That's
we
most of the day, though, right? What is a short rest?
Yeah, but a short rest
An hour.
Came up last.
yeah.
it's an hour.
Is it?
Uh-huh.
adventurers get more rest than
The rest of us,
yeah,
right?
than we do.
Shh. Yeah.
At least 1 hour long. Does nothing more strenuous. Okay. So a short rest is a period of downtime. It's not
Yeah.
even sleeping. It's downtime.
Right, yeah.
At least 1 hour long, during which a character does nothing more strenuous than eating, drinking, reading, and tending to wounds. We do that all the time. So we
Yeah, no, we're
definitely
fine.
do that.
Yeah.
Okay, a short rest is bullshit. But this also means that during these downtimes, I regain my key as long as I spend 30 minutes meditating. So if I just spend 30 minutes meditating while everybody's pigging out because I don't need food, I regain all my key.
Oh, okay.
Holy shit. Unbelievable. Okay, so at the end of a short rest, you can roll a hit die to regain some hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Constitution modifier regains hit points equal to the total. All right. So I thought a short rest was like 4 hours, like half of a long rest, but I got it. Sleep. So a long rest is sleeps or performs light activity. So if you don't necessarily need sleep, you can get the benefits of long rest by just reading, chilling, eating.
Yeah, that's why our previous cleric used to not have to sleep. She would just need to meditate for 4 hours or something.
Mm-hmm.
But she didn't actually sleep. Wish I had that skill in real life.
Me
Or-
too.
As my 7-year-old told me, IRL. Hey, Mom, IRL means in real life. I felt real old today. Or yesterday. He told me yesterday. I felt real old.
What is spent hit dice?
The hit dice are because every time you level up, you get another hit die. So then that way, like with the short rest, you can roll up to like your con modifier of hit dice you have, but you can't exceed the pool you have.
Right, but in a long rest, at the end of a long rest, a character regains all lost hit points. It says in the first sentence.
Correct.
And then it says the character also regains spent hit dice up to a number of dice equal to half of the character's total number of them.
I don't think
I
we do
feel
hit
like
dice.
it's
When
this
you have a
box.
short rest and you heal up with the hit dice, now that hit die is spent. Think about it in mana like
Okay.
tapped.
Okay.
So then they kind of sit there. So then that way you can kind of recover during the day. And then the long rest, you can recover those as well, but you don't just blanketly get all of them back if you had to use like 8 out of your 10 hit dice during your 2 short rests.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's important.
That's where like the
We
fatigue
have
and stuff comes
not
in with like
been-
ongoing
We've had
adventures.
ambrosia, though, so cheat
Yeah.
codes. But
We've got cheat codes. Maybe that's why.
mostly we've not been regaining hit points until a long rest.
That's-
so long
Well,
rest
and-
gives us full hit points.
That's also too why, since I kind of figured out the cadence with the way we play here, I'm like, I'm throwing all my spells then.
Yeah.
Because because before I was like, no, you got to
Because we don't take short
rest.
rests, we just
and now
do
I'm just
long
like,
rest.
level 9, throw it.
I'll get it back. Don't worry.
We're learning to
Well-
play D&D in real time.
Yeah. It's just taking us literally years to figure out how to play D&D.
I don't think this hit dice thing, thinking back over our 3 years of campaigns, I don't think it would have become an issue at any
No.
point because we just mostly took long rests to regain hit. We just
Yeah.
never regained hit points on short rests. So we weren't doing something we could have done while also expending hit dice we didn't know had to be expended.
Yeah.
Well, like that's also too like if you're doing the short rest or anything like you need to, the bards become really important because they have Song of Rest that says you automatically get the maximum on your hit dice when you recover. So you basically have a guaranteed full heal during the day plus then your long rest.
This might be important during this campaign since we don't have ambrosia.
Yeah.
I always wondered what that hit dice box meant.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Wow. I didn't know.
Yeah, we
I just
haven't
kept
been-
ignoring.
That's
Just
incredible.
Like we never use inspiration either.
Well, it does say in the DM handbook, inspiration is actually a DM choice.
God damn, I need to just read cover to
so,
cover
like,
the
if
DM
I wanted
handbook and
to,
the
I could
player's
be
handbook.
like, Gelsara, you were playing really true to character. I'm going to give you 2 inspiration.
Yeah.
Like, I could
Yeah.
hand it out like as rewards.
Mm-hmm. Or like right here, Song of Rest. If you or any friendly creatures can hear you perform, they regain hit points at the end of a short rest by spending 1 or more hit dice. Each of those creatures regains one extra D10 hit points. So, okay, what I told you guys was wrong. This version, you get an extra 1d10 healing, but that's the whole
That's
party
still nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. for
without it
everybody.
casting magic or items.
You know what
Just
though?
get it.
I have a lot of healing potions in my bag that I'm not using in the other campaign because we have ambrosia. It's a sip of ambrosia, and there's 136 sips in a water skin.
I cannot believe he let you do that.
Love it. You know, I have genius ideas sometimes, and I should be rewarded for it.
I literally tried to curb myself.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh, I have 10 vials. So I'll just take 10 vials of ambrosia.
Mm-hmm.
And
Not
I was like,
136 sips.
No, I
across
filled a water skin.
2. Didn't you fill up more than 1 water
I
skin?
did. I bought more water skins.
and then he bought
filled
more
those up,
water
too.
skins to fill them up.
Look,
And I was just
if
like,
you don't ask, the answer's always no.
Correct.
And I
right,
was like,
but
let
I'm
me fill these
surprised
water
that when
skins
you
up.
asked, Rico still said yes.
Yeah, so I've got like
I was like,
3 water skins of ambrosia. That's 136 sips each. Plus, I've got a never-ending water skin that I can use for water, which I don't need. But others can knead, and I've fed our horses. with it.
yeah.
Fill up the trough.
Yeah.
I use it for the horses.
Takes a long time, but it's beautiful, clear, delicious water. I just, I'm working with what I've got here. I'm, people giving me magic items. I'm for
I'm
it.
not. Yeah. I mean, use what you got, right?
Yeah, you're like, I'm filling up 10 vials. I'm like, I'm filling up a water skin.
But there's just no challenge.
And then I go to the store where they sell water skins, and I'm like, how many water skins do you have? And they're like, I've got 4. And I'm like, give me 3.
Yeah.
I have plenty of gold. Let me give you gold. You give me water skins. Back to Eris. Hey, Eris. Mind if I fill up some water skins in your fountain of ambrosia? Oh, no problem, Ari. Thanks. I love you. Appreciate you. Whatever you need, I'm here for you. I owe you. There we go. Fill them up. Put them in the half bag of holding.
Oh, Eris is out of Ambrosia, Cronus' farm.
That's right, Cronus' farm. We'll just use jelly to warp us back to the farm with a little tree magic, and then go hang out with my girlfriend and her dad,
Ooh.
and get some ambrosia, and maybe have some food that gives us back our doors. By the way, Vince, you can get back your doors that have been spent. Cronus will hook you up.
Sweet.
Yeah, if you die,
My
like,
dad-in-law.
full on die in his campaign, it's your own fault.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Because you got as many doors as you have hit points, and it's exponential, though. Like, when you die the first time, you lose 1 door. When you die the second time, you lose 2 more doors.
Mhm.
When you die the third time, you lose 3 more doors. So you don't have, like, 86 chances at life. You've got... It's an exponent thing.
Okay, I get you.
Or a
The exclamation point. Yeah.
tutorial,
Yeah, there it is.
perhaps. But not as rough. But
Factoid? I don't know. Yeah.
the
something
exclamation
like that.
point is a factorial. But
Yes.
I know that's a multiplication thing. So it's just more like it's just compounding each time.
Mm-hmm.
But then you go eat some food at Kronos's and you get all your doors back, and Hades hates that. And it's wonderful. Because we just keep dying anyway, so it's all good. He gets his sustenance. He just is... They are just waiting for our souls. They're not going to get them, though,
That's fine.
because we're the best. We're the best to ever do it. Best party of D&D ever. And we know better than to make our episodes 6 hours long. I wanted to watch like a D&D thing on Twitch. Spencer was DMing a game, but like I went to the Twitch channel and like the D&D session was like 6 hours, and I'm like, I can't watch a 6 hour. I don't have an extra 6 hours to watch this, and I would want to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to break it up between. What are you doing? And the same with Critical Role, right? It's like 3 hour, 4 hour episodes. What?
You know what?
That's more than a movie, guys. Chill out.
Yeah, but Critical Role also has done a lot to help gain popularity for D&Ds.
For sure, but that's a commitment, and people are watching it. They're like, oh, it's a
Mhm.
new Critical
Did you
Role.
ever
Like, there's
see
no
the
fucking way I
table
saw it. It's
they
too
were
long.
like gifted? Oh Lord,
No.
it's amazing.
I've seen other shit where they've got like beautiful like tablet screens in front of them, and there's like maps and shit. I'm like, fucking maps. People be like maps, and they've got like grid paper, and they've got miniatures, and I'm like, that seems like a lot of work.
Oh, I love it.
There's a lot going on here.
I feel like we need to do like one campaign with all of that at least.
Sounds like you're volunteering.
I'll run it. I already got all the props and everything
Done.
made.
Proper volunteer appearance.
Maybe we could try like a video medium.
We could.
I would have to get down here cleaned up first.
It's perfect the way it is.
No.
We have cultivated an ambiance.
I mean, no, there's definitely ambiance. I'm not saying like any of this has to go down, but like that stuff back by you needs to.
We'll just light it on fire. It's fine. It fixes everything. Fire
No,
cleanses
I bought
all.
all that. Stop.
Are you saying fire does not cleanse all? Because it does. That's a fact. A physics fact. Neil deGrasse Tyson would tell you.
Fire cleanses all.
Yes.
I don't think he would say that.
He might.
Plasma,
Colin.
plasma might do it.
Yeah.
That's just a higher form of fire. Fire's older brother or grandpa. Fire's older grandpa. Not the younger grandpa, but the older grandpa. Plasma.
Matt's Minute.